So there is a Asia Pacific collection we have in Bali. So during the pandemic, of course, everybody feels suffering. So let's still we can enjoy the trip. We can learn so much about the culture in Bali. And there is a collection from Asia Pacific. This is from Raden Saleh as well. This is the Raden Saleh painting. It's one of the modern artists from Indonesia. He was lived in Germany before his father want he study doctor, and somehow he really interested about art, and he was staying in Maxen in Dresden. And this is the painting from Raden Saleh, and this is the book of Raden Saleh. So the writer is Mr. Rainer Krauss. He's a professor in Southeast Asian studies. So this is really nice place to visit in Bali. Even in this room is first room for Indonesian collection. And this is a Pasifika Museum. It's really famous for the boy indie painting style in Indonesia. This is one of his work. For me, it's a little bit contemporary. The style of Ranga. This is Hendra Gunawan, and this is Sri Hadi Sudarsono. This is the portrait of Raden Saleh, who made this painting, and this is Pangeran Diponegoro, and this is Widayat. It's really nice to visit, but there's still, like a new display for this museum. Perhaps tomorrow will be okay. Just come anytime. So, and next we go to other room for the second room. And now we in the second room of Pasifika Museum. This is a really nice collection from the Italian artist. So all of his painting, they create about Balinese life. For example, he paint Besaki temple. It's quite nice how the Besaki temples, the composition of the temples look like Maya here. And this is the rice terrace image. The collection. His name is Romaldo Rocatelli, and it's really worth it to visit. This is Italian road. It's really nice here, and you can see closely, because when I spoke about this, and when you see closely, it's really totally different. You can feel how the Bali people, how the Balinese life before. Next, we would like to visit a third room of the collection. So in the third room, there is a nice collection. This is all the collection here. They have an Asia Pacific collection. I would like to show you. This is a painting by Ali Smith. Ali Smith was lived in Ubud, and he also helping a lot of children there in the Dayastana, and then he give influence to style called that young artist style. He made a lot of children then such like a Ketut Soki, and that's why the style, the colors look like Ali Smith, but the composition, how they create the perspective in a young artist style is this is called the invert perspective, and this is also the all Ali Smith painting. And the other one, this is Hopker, and Hopker also is really important artist, and he was also lived in Bali before. Gorgeous style they have from Look at that, the style they have. This is the object he do. The painting this is like a dancer from Java, like a Jakarta, something like that. This is a hand style. So he was living in the wood, but the style it's like the Cubism style. Also, still long time in Ubud, but the Cubism style they got him. They try to presentate how the Balinese living as well. Just so nice museum here. And then the room number 4, there is a youth collection. Also they have Raden Saleh as well. This painting is very famous from Raden Saleh. And few collection of Raden Saleh they collect by the museum in Dresden, in Germany. Because he was lived in Maxen in Dresden, and he created a little mosque there, and then it's what the story behind when he go to Germany and to the Dutch people. His father would like him to be a doctor, but somehow he changed his study and then become a painter. He met a lot of people there, and then it's really Casanova life, and his style, how did he dress up. This is not like a Java style. He's how he's dressed up, what outfit he have, and he have something in head, It's really exotic for European people in that time. This is from Delacroix. This is Delacroix is a famous artist, so it's all this such a beautiful one. This is lithography he made. So cool. Yes.
Andrew Rochelle is really famous Pandyan.
Yeah, this is some introducing from me about the Pasifika Museum. This is Gustav Pistinger. How the farmer living before, Yeah. Okay, so the next we would like to go to room number 5. And then this is not a collection. This is Theo Meyer. Theo Meyer is really famous artist. He's a good friend with Paul Gauguin. Before when there was the Second World War, the Paul Gauguin go to Hawaii and Theo Meyer go to Bali. And his style, he do painting on Bali with his own style. So I love Theo Meyer. Look at that. So it's Antonio Marco. And yes. He used to study in Philippines before and come to Bali and stay in Bali and meet Ronji, married with Ronji, and the object he paints is Ronji. I thought she is Ronji. She's a dancer before in Ubud, and she'll stay there and getting love each other, and always painting about beautiful of Balinese woman, exotic. And this is Miguel Caparubias. Hi, Miguel Caparubias. Okay, I'll tell you something, Miguel Caparubias and, Colin Maxby, John Bello, and Bethany Bertelsen, they was staying in Siam to visit his places, and he used photograph also, and then he used drawing also for finish his places in wood, especially in Siam, and with Colin Maxby. Colin Maxby is big composer from America, from state, who composed like a Balinese gamelan, and then that's why America they have the first composer. It's called Colin McPhee, and then good friend with him. Yeah. So yeah, this is also artist while staying in Bali, and his name is Le Mayor, and then he married with Nifolong. And then the object he do for the art piece he made, and always painting about how the exotic Balinese. And actually, this is the garden, his studio in Stagor, and then now it become art museum there. And I think she is Nifolong, and she always painting about Nifolong. Look at that. This is how the Nifolong. She's a beautiful woman from Bali. How's the exotic? He's the mayor. So this is Bali before, they like topless. Now we don't see topless like this. I think the last topless in Bali is my grandmother, still do that. And also my first president, Mr. Sukarno, Jawaharlal Nehru, come to visit his studio. This is his art studio, look at that. Yeah, so my first president, he's an art collector. And when he got salary, just buy art, and become poor, Sometimes he doesn't have money anymore because he just collect art. And then this is another friend. So the friend, usually we do like lot of painting, like for example, like this is a Christmas. This style quite famous in it because a lot of series of Donald Frank like doing a Christmas like that. Maybe the object it was in sandal or I don't know, maybe somewhere in armor. So now we in room 7 of Pasifika Museum. So this is from Andre Meyer. He's a French artist. His object about the Asian, Asian object. Like this is from Asian woman here. And actually in this room they have collection from Myanmar, Vietnam, and China. So and also Cambodia, for example. And this is object they painting of from the Georgia. And this is Cambodia dancer, And also the statue they have. And look at it. This is all about the Asian. This is from Nguyen Malto. This is from Kerala. And also, this is the farming. How the farmer live in Kerala. This is all object for the Asian. This is from Visually Animals. This is from farmers. And this painting, they do a lot about the farmer here. And then this is from Vietnam artist. Yeah, this is style like impressionism. I love this painting. This trend Borok, And this painter is a Vietnamese painter. I like this style, like how he's painting of a woman. It looks like really dramatic. The pose he has with the white dress is quite interesting to visit. All is best quality. And this is also a Vietnamese artist here. And that's the object in here, It's so gorgeous. I feel so thank you to Mr. Philip to do this thing in Bali about the Asia Pacific collection. In this area, this is from archipelago from Asia Pacific, from Samoa, Vanuatu, Papua New Guinea, Solomon Island, and this, look at it. This is from Paul Gauguin. This is the object he do. Not about Hawaii, And then he was staying in Tahiti. And this is a lithography by Paul Gauguin. Oh, sorry, this is woodcut. I'm so sorry. It looks like a lithography. This woodcut from Paul Gauguin. And this is the painting image. And I tell you, like, little bit, lot similarity from Theo Mayer. And then this place, this is Henry Matisse. I love Henry Matisse. It's like one of the famous artists in the world. So the color he do, the line, is really nice. This is a lithography work by Henry Matisse. And yeah. And this is Theo Mayer also. So the style, when we compare with the Kalkogan style, the object is not similar. Yeah? People, you know. So Andrea Mayor, it's nice painting from Andrea Mayor. And yeah. And then the last room usually they use for exhibition, right? Usually this room they use for art exhibition, but now they want the artists, the object also like Asian object, like for example like this. Also, this is look like di mana nih objek Thailand ya? Yeah. So the object, the artist, this is an Indian object. How do people live in India? This shows a big painting here. This is a better red. This from France. This is good collection. So he do painting about mountain. Yes, this is one of the expensive painting they have in this collection. Okay, so with that, so you will enjoy. And the next, I would like to show you this is an Indonesian artist. His name is Mr. Madewianta. This is one of contemporary artists in Bali. He do Balinese island like this. You know, it's really simple, use nail, but this is one of contemporary artists, but he already passed away. And he do a lot in art installation, painting. It's really, really contemporary, you know. And he was studying in Institute of the Art Yogyakarta. I was Asri before, and I always, you know, try to make a different way to create a painting. Even though he's from Bali, usually when we from Bali, like a lot of artists from abroad country, and during that time they painting about the object of Bali, but he do like a in different perspective to try to capture the situation, and like this for example. But there is a lot, and also he do youth art installation called it art and piece was of 1,000 meter he made before, and then he exhibit in Panangalak Beach was is 1,000 meter. The word of the piece wood from the all around the world in that time, and he really care about the world face that time. And I'm an artist. Also, my name is Gide Madisura. I'm organized for art exhibition. I used to exhibit his work in a Pasar Badung, and I put like a look like Cristo in a Pasar Badung, and then put his installation. Yoman Nasa. He's also famous artist in Indonesia in Bali. He's a founder of Sangat Dewata Indonesia, and he painting about Mr. Philip. This is the owner of this museum, and quite nice. It's from Anton Hidayat. It's really nice work. And then this is Madewianta work as well. This is the first painting. I mean, like the first series of his painting is called the Karangasem generation. Just come and visit, enjoy this museum. You will have a lot of knowledge about the art, culture, scene in Asia Pacific. So just enjoy, yeah. Don't forget, use your mask and stay safe, everyone, and see you around. Thank you so much.